So you cross the river. And are currently located there.
The littlest red dot ever.
Yeah. I love it.
You're small people. Devlin has departed. He informed you that the best place to start would be Ornriven. But you also have your own information that you may want to look in Cultheron. The map provided, you think, shows you where Cultheron is, but it's not.
Yes, I guarantee.
Nothing is confirmed. And that is where we left off with 5 of you. Aphles is accompanying for all intents and purposes. Baracus is not part of the group yet. We will run into him shortly.
Okay. We are going to probably just. What does the terrain look like right now? Are we we just crossed the river? Are we in forest area? Are we in the mountains yet?
You're at a riverbed, so it's pretty open. But there is still a few trees around. It's the edge of the forest, so it's not super dense here. And you can see the mountain range, but you're not in it yet.
Okay, and we're on the opposite side of the river. We don't have to cross the river, correct?
Correct. You will.
Okay.
Came out.
Okay.
So what are we thinking?
All right.
Do we want to go to Ornriven and do some recon, or
I think we should go to Cultheron.
try to find Cultheron?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm all for going to Cultheron. I also think that that would be our best plan of action. However, it's a hidden city, and we don't have many ties to anybody in this world, let alone some bandits or whatever that could lead us there. I'm all for. I don't know you guys' whereabouts feelings on this, but I'm all for playing the part of a shady fella to get some information.
Well, do that.
The way I see it is if Ornriven's the wrong idea, and we go there, we get murdered by a bunch of pirates. If Cultheron's the wrong idea, and we just take forever to find it, then, well, that's fine too. I don't really need to go back to Peacewood.
You do.
I really like Peacewood.
I do too, but
Peacewood needs our help right now, and if we went back, we probably be considered disappointments after the hero's welcome we got.
they'd probably give our house away.
Oh man, maybe we'll get a bigger house.
Maybe we should go to Ornriven and see if we can just from there. And I mean, if anything, we can always just find a bunch of them and do what we said, where we can turn them against each other.
Our only problem with that is that it is a 10-day travel from Ornriven to Cultheron.
We can even find Cultheron.
That's true. Well, let's head in that general direction for now.
Yeah.
And maybe if we find some... Are there any encampments? We don't know any orcs. Nobody speaks orc.
I say we do this.
Okay.
And go to Cultheron.
Okay. Boom. All right.
Oh no.
I mean, it's gonna. This is gonna be a long journey as it is. I'm sure that we can gather information as we go. I'm sure there might be some little encampments or places we can find some kind of information.
I gotta check my map. Let me check my map.
One box.
We will pass.
One box is a 2-day travel.
All right.
Wait, it's only a 6-day ride.
Consulting my map,
Nope.
we should head.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Nope.
There's 8.
Sorry. I know.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yes, from here to Ornriven it's 8, but from Ornriven to Cultheron, because we can't go through
Where
the
we think.
water. Yeah, where we think Cultheron is.
We
a
should
10-day
head
travel.
here first.
Yep, I like that.
Okay, yeah.
It's a dot on my map, and I don't know what it is, but it could be interesting.
All right,
Yeah, let's go. Is
I'm
that
down
okay?
for dots.
I don't like how that came out, but
Yeah, Shakul, what do you think?
Well, If we go to where Beach says we can make a decision at that time, let's head there.
Oh, good point.
That is a good central point.
I, of course, had that in mind when I chose this point.
That's a good one.
The path will open for us.
I trust you.
Right.
Regulators, mount up.
Before I get on my horse, I go walk in front of it. I stand right in front of it, and I reach up, and I say, "I name you Pumpernickel Jones."
God.
And then I say, jump on the back and
Pumpernickel Jones.
non-Pumpernickel Jones.
Okay.
There we go.
Hop on. It's pretty easy terrain right now. Let me just see where you're heading. Here you are. So, what you're going over right now is more large hill than true mountains
Okay.
here. But where you're headed, you can see as you come over kind of some of the crests of the hill. Those are true mountains. And that's where you're heading towards. Does anybody have the feat Keen Mind?
I almost took it this time, but I didn't.
I don't think so.
No.
That would be a good one to
Okay.
take, actually.
Where? Under what?
It's a feat. It
you
just
have to-
makes it so you always know which direction you're going, what time of day it is, and everything. So right now, you guys are doing the best you can to follow this map.
Mm-hmm.
So who is leading this little troop? I'll say two names as to who's leading the five of you.
I will lead.
And me.
All right, roll nature checks.
Excellent.
I think I haven't rolled in so long.
Nice.
All right.
Nice job.
I'll average that out. All right, so you guys are pretty decently following the map, and you're kind of pointing like the map that was drawn out is rather detailed. The orcish one that you were given. So we'll say days travel from where you guys were. Let's see. You're about halfway up there, so it's about 3 days to that point. Where you guys are heading. In that time, nothing super eventful happens. But when you do come to there, there's remnants of a camp, but no one present. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. But there's one bit of smoke rising as you come across.
All right. So, I'm going to use. How far away is this camp?
Right now, we'll say you're about.
About ish.
Sorry. You guys are. What the fuck? No. You guys are about. $300 yards away.
Okay.
Yeah, super
So
close, but it's in sight, and you are in sight of it.
So I'd kind of say, whoa, everybody, hold up. Looks like there's a camp up there. Let me do some recon. And I turn to Brolin and say, Brolin, check this out. And I'm going to use Wild Shape and turn into an eagle. And fly up in the air, do some circles, and see if I can see anybody or what's going on down there from a bird's eye view.
I am going to watch him protectively to make sure there's nothing else in the sky that's near him.
Okay. You circle the camp. It does seem to be mostly empty, other than the one small fire that is burning. And at that fire, there's a single tiefling. Just kind of
All right.
lone traveler. Doesn't seem to be doing anything except cooking a. I didn't get a backstory from him, but he's cooking some small rodent over a fire.
All right. So I'll fly back to everybody and land on my horse, turn back to the beach, and just say, it just seems to be a lone tiefling. No one else around.
Does he look dangerous?
There's just one guy. There's like 9 of us. Let's go check it out.
All right.
5, but okay.
Yes, let's go.
All right. We'll trot on over.
Okay.
And we will
it's-
approach.
Share his name.
I'll approach him first. I'll approach and be like, "Hey, fella, we mean no harm. What's going on? How you doing?"
As you approach, Cody, tell us what they see.
Oh, you see me sitting by myself.
Describe yourself, fool.
You see me, I see Cody.
You see me.
I see you.
Red tiefling with black hair and gold eyes. Sitting by myself around a small fire. I'm wearing a black tunic. My tail curled around me. Equipment around me. And I have a small rat on a stick.
What you got there, buddy? Looks delicious.
So they kind of, you heard them coming. I mean, you guys weren't sneaking up on him, right?
No, I made my presence known and
We
approached.
clumped right up in a column.
Yeah.
You guys are interacting now. I'm not gonna talk to you.
All right. Yeah. So, what are you doing around these parts?
It's to you, Cody.
I'm just doing some hunting. Keep
Looks
myself
You've been very successful, I see.
Looks like you got quite a trophy there.
Are these good rat lands?
A rat.
a prize rat.
How long did it take you to catch that guy?
I had to say about an hour.
Okay, all right.
You caught a rat?
It is a lot smaller than me. It is much faster on the ground.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no, I see you're truly an efficient hunter.
Sounds like quite the accomplished woodsman.
How long have you been out here for traveling? Are you from around these parts?
Are you from around the parts? I don't know.
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. Are you looking for?
Be around these parts if he wants to. It's his story. He hasn't told me anything yet.
Are you heading in any particular direction?
I'm kind of just a drifter, drifting around.
Drifting around?
Just a wandering rat
You're
poacher.
right.
Drifting around at the speed of sound.
Have you heard tale of any bandits or pirates around here?
Yes, there are. I have encountered a couple of different small groups of pirates.
Okay. Did you find where they were? Do you know where they were coming from or where they're based out of?
He's like, I don't know. You wouldn't know where they're based out of or where they come from. Any pirates you would have encountered here would have been floating along the river past this camp. Most likely, you would have tried to stay hidden from them.
Yes, I have done some light scouting. They seem to be mainly going west.
Okay. I like that. He's going west.
That's west.
That's west? Oh, it's not.
North is up. Never eat. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, waffles are to the left.
Yeah, waffles are to the left. Great.
And I'm sorry, Ethan. Did you say he's camping in some sort of ruins?
It's a unused, not quite deserted, but seems to be out of season for this campsite orc encampment.
And does it look like that's where the dot was on the map?
Yeah.
Best I know. Okay.
Oh, so we had been traveling already for quite a while?
3 days.
Okay. I remember you said that. I didn't know if we had already made it there. Okay. Sorry.
Yep.
My fault.
All right. Well, while he's
Yeah.
chatting with the tiefling that I've now lost interest in, I'm gonna go just kind of wander around this little just campsite and poke around, see what I can find.
This is annoying.
Anything interesting?
Nothing too interesting. It seems like the only thing that was left here was the actual structures. The campfire pits are just there because, why would you move a campfire pit? But all the insides of every tent you look into seems to be emptied out, as if whoever was staying here before was finished. It's like, make a history check for me.
Wait, what?
Me.
Not you.
Okay. I'm listening, but
Come on! I roll so bad every time.
Okay. I'm actually giving you advantage on it because you were a heavy researcher.
Oh, that's a thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I get advantage on history check. Well, no, it's relating to magical items.
You have the 2 rolls already. It's the 16.
Oh, my bad.
But the second roll is there.
Yep.
That's fine. So the 16 is... You know that orcs tend to be, especially the northern orcs, as much as they are one of the considered higher races, like we talked about earlier, the College of Lesser Races, the College of Higher Races.
Mhm.
A lot of the northern tribes tend to be nomadic, and so this seems to be one of their stopping points at one particular season. You wouldn't be able to know exactly which season this camp is for, but whatever the case,
Probably rat poaching.
they left. The season was done for being here, and then they'll come back when they need to.
Alright.
So there wouldn't be anything to find here.
Yep, just was
It's
looking,
more of
just
a-
poking around.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll come back to the
Well,
group.
So I'm gonna ask Barakas, are you just out here hunting rats, or are you out here for bigger hunts? Are you on a hunt for something incredible, or are you just out here trying to survive?
Currently, I am out here just trying to survive, but I am always up for a challenge, and I would love to hunt some bigger game.
Alright, well, okay. I don't know if we're looking for any
How about a
big
man?
game. That's the most dangerous game I've heard.
I don't question
No?
any of whatever crosses my path that looks dangerous. Threat to me, I'm a threat to it.
Okay, I like that.
oh, we come in peace.
I was gonna tell Arendar to start running.
Yeah. We're on an adventure to.
The less details, the better right now.
Oh, that's what I was trying to think of how to word it. We're on an adventure to.
Trying to think how to stutter too, I guess. Sorry.
We're on an adventure to.
Oh, just spill the beans,
wouldn't
Aaron. We know you
necessarily-
can't help it.
You wouldn't necessarily call it an adventure so much as a mission.
Yeah, we're on
We're on a mission.
We're not even on a mission. We're on
You are on a mission.
Work study.
The Empress essentially sent you on a mission. She asked you to
For-
find and...
We're on a mission, and whether you join us or not is up to you.
whoa,
But
whoa.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I don't know.
everyone else wants to be
Calm
okay with that.
I'll just take on all comers. I need you to prove yourself. I'm gonna I'm gonna need you to pass a test before I can see if you're worthy. We're famed killers of a very dangerous pirate. All I've seen you do is kill a small mouse. And
I
don't know if you
suggest
killed that.
between Brolin and Baracus, whoever can hunt down a rat the fastest gets to join the group. The other one stays behind.
Oh, I love this. I'm gonna use a perception check, see if I see a rat
And
around. And then
I wink at Brolin.
Do I see a mouse anywhere near me? With a... Do-do-do-do.
No, you don't. In fact, in the twist, in the sudden twist you make to quickly look for a rat, you trip and fall on your face.
I shoot an Eldritch Blast off into the woods and hope it hits something.
Why is his shit not working?
What?
He's trying to roll perception, but it's not fucking working. Can't even open up his
It's
chair.
okay. It is.
Add
not working.
a 7 to that, and does that hit anything in the woods? I shoot blindly with a 16 into the woods.
Well, first of all, you're not in the woods anymore. You're in an orc encampment. Second of all, you just set a tent on fire.
There's not any woods around the encampment?
No, you're kind of in the middle
It's
of the
just
camp,
flatlands?
so you just set a tent on fire. Good job.
Well, thanks. I hope that was not yours.
Alright. Well, Brolin, now that you've made the man homeless, we can at least let him travel with us for a little while, so he doesn't starve to death out here. If he's interested, of course.
Hold on.
I am genuinely the worst at this game. Like,
I wasn't gonna say it, but you know.
I try so hard to do really interesting things, and it's always terrible.
Right there. Nope. Above performance.
Oh, is he still rolling a
Baracus, what are your plans? We've moved on, by the way, Darren.
Yeah, we moved on. You don't have to hunt your mouse.
Aaron's-
I've already seen you catch
okay.
on fire.
Erin's just been looking at her hands, just muttering to herself.
Oh, this guy can just see all the things. He's so cool.
Good.
Baracus, you notice scurrying past a couple of the tents, not the ones that have been set on fire. There's a few more sizable rats scurrying around, but
Let's see what you got, bro. Take one of them rats out.
Alright, hold on.
Xbox fucking shit sucks.
It's
okay. Relax, there,
That's-
Clarence. And sound just went.
Oh.
I think everyone's
Everything's fine.
No two people are not on fire.
Dead air.
Stop.
Just say what you want to do, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, just say what you want to do.
Yeah, don't worry.
He wants to do the fucking finger gun thing.
Yes, I would love to point a finger gun at it and shoot flames out of my.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But
You still got my move?
he has like a thingy for it. It's like an
spell that actually shoots flames out of my fingers.
it's
Okay.
like it's not fucking loading because he has a goddamn
It-
fucking
That's right, that's right.
It's okay. I need you to relax.
You're way
No,
more
because
mad
this
about this
shit's-
than I am.
This shit's not fucking loading.
It's fine.
Yeah, 'cause
Don't worry about
it's-
it. Are you guys on? Do you have it on D&D Beyond? Ethan can pull it up, I think.
I'm going.
Yeah, it's on D&D Beyond. It's like one of the
Or
tiefling things.
Britt, you should just open 2 different tabs in your computer.
Well, then can I log into his D&D and my D&D?
Oh.
Are you trying to do control flames, or are you trying to do
No, there's no flames around for me to control.
hellish rebuke?
I think I can only do that if I'm attacked them.
Well,
He knows his stuff, but what are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Hey,
We're gonna move
forward.
forward.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
At least I
oh,
found
it
a rat,
is. Yeah,
so
no, it is.
I am allowed to join because
Only
I
if you're
found one and
damaged.
didn't fall on my face.
Ouch. That hurts. Alright.
Correct.
Carry on.
I think I can actually.
Okay.
I can look at your spells.
How can you look at his spells?
Everyone can look at each other's characters on D&D.
It was you can use acid splash, chromatic orb.
You all just have dark vision. Maybe I should make this map bigger. No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be
All right, never mind. Moving on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Moving forward. So, you found a reason, albeit weak,
Very
for
weak.
him to be traveling with. For him, he decides to join your group.
I reluctantly accept him. Because he did see a rat and I couldn't find a rat and I set his tent on fire and I feel a little bit bad.
It wasn't his tent, but that's okay.
Oh, alright.
So, you guys, where are you guys now heading? Are you guys headed towards what you assume to be Cultheron, or are you headed towards the city? You are currently, we'll say 5 days ride from the dot that is Cultheron, 5 days ride from Ornriven, sorry. Not
I
Ornhaven.
say we're heading to Cultheron.
I say Orange Ribbon.
My vote goes for Cultheron. I can't help but be intrigued by the mystery.
Same here.
Where would we even begin to start?
The dot on the
have-
map, you dangus.
That is
Everything
a
we've
clue.
heard about Cultheron
Says it could be in that general area.
sounds like it could be up there, and we found an unmarked map. Or maybe there's. I don't know. Let's go check it out.
Once we get closer, we could maybe scout it out. We could probably try to see if there's any tracks anywhere. We can. I'm sure.
Where's the unmarked spot again?
Right. I'll put a mark in the marked spot.
Maybe we'll find some more rat poachers that actually know something.
Around there somewhere.
That was
Mhm.
such a
Yes.
bad accent.
It's an A.
It's like a Blair Witch thing.
Nailed it.
Okay, so you guys are headed for Cultheron then?
Yeah.
Or what you assume to be Cultheron, I should
Mhm.
say. So you are now given two options. You can climb all of these mountains that are between you. Ahead of you, the direction you know is north from the map. You have to go over or through these mountain ranges. Through assumes that you can find a cave nearby or some sort of tunnel network if you want to look for that, or you can just attempt to go over them. Going over them will add time to the journey.
All right. Let us.
Well, let us ask Baracus. Do you know anything of this area? Any caves or passes through these mountains?
I have heard stories of these caves that they're.
No, you haven't.
He's just making shit up. I
Make
think.
it up.
I don't know.
It's all by DM's
Oh,
story. So,
how do I answer that?
yesterday.
So can he do a check or something, or no?
Oh. Let me save this real quick.
Everybody.
No, he wouldn't know about a cave in the area.
My friends,
Yeah.
That guy
you
might.
recall my monastery was up in these mountains, and we did have a great deal of information in our library. Perhaps I have heard tell of some caves.
Why don't you lead the
Make
way
a-
then?
Make a history check for me, Shakul.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that.
On your character sheet.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Oh,
You know of several caves that all lead through these mountains to the north.
Lead the way.
Would you kindly show us the quickest way?
It'd be my pleasure. We learned early on to work smart and not hard with our daily chores.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna write
As
that
you
down.
can see, I believe there's a river that will lead us to this cave system. If we continue due north, as the crow flies.
I'm gonna look up for any crows. Do I see any crows flying?
Not here. No.
Sketchy, but I'll trust him. He hasn't steered me wrong yet.
Shakul, I thought you were pretty much useless, but boy was I wrong.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, he hasn't done anything in our group
Not
yet.
as you imagine it to be.
Okay, so moving forward.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So going forward, you guys just find the caves relatively quickly. Within the first 4 hours of travel, Shakul leads you to the cave. As you reach the front of the cave, it's pretty clear you're going to need to leave the horses.
Oh no.
They're not going to be able to walk in this cave for very long, if at all.
I don't know. Will
one-
horses be okay to get home?
Yeah, they're as far as you know, these are trained horses that would know how to get back.
Well, Pumpernickel
Oh,
Jones.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about the donkey.
Don't remember
The
anything
incessant
else, but I
questions
remember-
about whether or not he's going to get home.
Well, Pumpernickel Jones, it's been a pleasure. It's off to the wilds for you now. Go be free. Find a wife. Have children. Make a home out in the woods.
Well, I mean, he's gonna go home. He's gonna
I
go back
start to tear up. You don't know that. He's free.
Can't you like? Talk
And
to him?
I try
Make sure he's
to
okay?
jump up and slap him on the rump to send him on his way.
I'm gonna give a fleece, not to be confused with a fleece, some oats for the road for his journey home.
Okay.
Death Eater.
So.
And then
you
let's led by Shakul, let's go in the cave.
Oh.
How far do these? Shit! How far do? Hold on! Wait! We just let our horses go. How far are these caves gonna bring us? Are they gonna bring us right through this mountain pass? We still have all our stuff on us now.
You haven't. Yeah. There was nothing.
We didn't have
Only
like
thing
a
that was
bounty
on
of
the horse
stuff.
that was like extra was just some extra food, but you can fit that into your backpacks
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah. I'm eating some of it.
Mhm.
I got berries.
So you enter the cave.
Lead on,
Yeah,
Shakul.
How dark are the caves? Oh shit!
Oh, what's going on?
These caves are so loud.
Did not realize that I had music set up for that. I apologize.
Tense as heck.
Oh, I also forgot that I did that.
And I.
Oh, I like it.
Sorry about that. Rip headphone users. So you spend some time moving through these caves. It's dark. It's cool. It's not cold.
Is it damp?
There's no. It's pretty dry.
Oh, okay.
Pretty dry. But there is just a bit of light coming from moss or fungus or something. You can't tell. But there's just this faint blue glow over the cavern as you walk through.
Oh.
There's several paths. Some go up and wind around. Some dip down. And some just go straight out in front of you and turn off.
Oh dear. I hope you know where you're going, Shakul.
Shakul knows his way through.
Yes, you always follow the wind.
Lick my finger and stick it.
There's a faint wind.
Alright.
Blowing
Right near us, because we just walked in.
down. It's blowing towards the downward path.
Alright.
Let's do it.
I kind of feel like we're fucked, but after you.
This. Right. So as you enter this path, and you come to a narrow opening, there's a doorway. The door is kind of broken off, but you can walk into it if you guys want to.
Is that the only way around? Is it just through this broken door, or like we have to turn around?
Yeah, it's either go past into here or walk through this to this kind of tunnel.
What do you know of this? What do you know of this room? Here, Shakul.
Well, I don't know.
It's just part of.
It's just part of the tunnel system that
Part of the
we're not sure who or what made this, but nonetheless, I confidently walk into the doorway.
I stay outside and just listen, nervously.
Okay. It's nothing. It's just a standard cavern. It kind of opens up into a rounded room, with a single pillar of wood in the center. There's a little bit of puddling on the floor. It's a little wetter down here than it was up above. No traps. There's nothing fancy. It's just a hewn or, man-made room made for easier travel, easier passage through here.
Is it safe in there?
I call back out. Looks fine, guys. Come on.
Alright.
All right.
Let's go.
I trust him. I'm gonna stay back a little bit.
I say, hello! Is there an echo?
No, not in here.
Damn it. Alright. Oh, we're still following Shakul.
So I'm going to move him up. I'm gonna take that out of there for now. Nope, that's the wrong dragon. There. Can I have a kind of marching order here?
I'm gonna be. Wait, who's leading it? Shakul.
Shakul's in front, and that's all I know so far.
I'll be behind Shakul.
Did the map load?
No.
No.
I will be near the back with a
Oh,
fleece.
now it did. Wait. Now I see it.
I mean, not a fleece, with
Beach.
Beach.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Roland and I waited for you guys to go in, then asked if it was safe, that we went in last.
The map's
Yes.
completely black, by the way.
Not on the bottom. There's a little bottom.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
this is a. You guys actually have to go.
You have to.
Scroll down. You'll find yourself.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Oh wait, I forget. I cut off that bottom bit, so you can do.
You've got to try.
Do that. There we go.
All right. So you are now in this tunnel network. Moving together. How do you proceed?
Alright, I'm going to
I'm just
a couple
following.
steps to. I'm drawing all over the map. How do I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot that I was not in my little move token thing. I was on the. Can you erase those lines for me? Because I don't think I can erase them myself.
And go to the pointer and make a box around them. Hit delete.
You can. I just gotta make sure I don't delete characters.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm going to make my way to this direction.
Then. Oh, is this the whole thing with the? Yeah, it is.
How do you-
Oh, I love it.
Character. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I see. So I'm going to move kind of this.
I'm gonna just should I make active am I using my active perception, or should I be making perception checks? Just for reference. Because I would be actively looking around for stuff. Like for clear passageways through, any signs of life.
You can make a perception check here.
Okay. I would like to make a perception check then. I will hopefully roll better than a 1.
Almost. It's a little.
A little better. In this room, doesn't seem to be anything. Nothing alarming. Nothing.
These pools of water, are they just like big puddles? I'm assuming they're pools of water?
Yep, just puddles of water.
Okay. Are they deep? Nothing in them?
Maybe an inch.
Okay.
At the deepest point, it's 2 inches. You can
so it's
step
not
in
like
it safely.
Okay. Not something we have to continuously avoid.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna walk around this way. I think we should just explore this room a little bit. I feel like
Just a heads up. If you get too far away from each other, you're going to lose sight of each other because it's pitch black down here.
Oh, it's pitch black. Okay, that's what the dark vision is then.
Yeah, you have, I think, 60 feet.
Yep.
But I believe Beach only has
Wait,
30.
how come I do not have? Oh, I can see like really bright within 30 feet. I can see low light within.
Correct.
I can see in
I
darkness up to
see.
60. I have dark vision. Yeah.
I say I have dark vision too, but I don't know how much it is.
I think we all do it.
But yes, all right. So let's. All right, I'm gonna walk around this way, and I'm just gonna go around this puddle. I'm gonna stay up here. I'm gonna see you.
Why are these numbers jacked up?
Cody?
Wait, Aaron, you have dark vision as an elf?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Look
But
on
I
you.
found out you got dark vision 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
And
I adjusted your light
Cody's
accordingly.
not loading.
Beach, do you have dark vision?
my
I do.
entire screen is still black. I don't see any anything.
There you go.
You got to.
They're completely at the bottom, and it's not loading at all.
On the Xbox or what?
On the
Yeah.
Xbox, yeah, but he's looking at my screen. I just can't move him.
Can you
No,
give her control of him?
You can now move him.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Where you want to go?
Yeah, just don't do anything crazy for him. eh,
All right. So we're in this cavern. So
he's
Does it
not going to
look
be
like
able to, his dark vision's not going to affect anything, unfortunately, until he gets his map situation sorted, because you can't see his vision.
Okay, what's his vision? Do you have dark vision?
He has dark vision. You all apparently. I didn't think Beach and Aaron had dark vision, so you guys were at 30 and 15. You guys are now adjusted to 60 and 30. It's bright. It's bright up to 30, which is pretty apparent to you guys, I think. And then that dimming is 30 feet, that radius,
Mhm.
and then dims out to 60, and you can still kind of make out some of it.
what is this thing in the middle of the floor?
It's just a pillar.
Okay.
I think the map has it shown as a hatch, but it's a pillar.
Yeah, as I say, it looks like a hatch. All right, I'm gonna move another square up. Does this look like it would be a split? tunnel?
I'm sorry? You didn't move on my screen.
I tried to. There? I'm at a rock
No,
face.
that's the only, that looks to be the only exit other than the one you came through. It's the only path. Is that kind of step up bit.
Oh, that's like a little stairway.
Yeah, it's kind of a naturalized
rock wall.
No, it's kind of a naturalized staircase. It's like it steps up, but not man-made steps.
Okay, so I go to this. What can I see now? It's black for me. I'm assuming there's a fog of war that needs to be lifted.
No, I think that's just the shape of the room.
Oh, really?
I think we're just in a room.
Oh, we're just in a room? Alright, then I'm gonna walk this side of the stairs.
I'm just following Shakul the whole time.
I wanna explore this
watching
room
you
a little
guys
bit.
just wander around this room.
Yeah, you're in a room.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is friggin' weird. Alright, so wherever I walk, I can see. It will automatically unlock the fog of war for me.
Yeah.
If you can see it.
The reason you can't see past that edge is because it's a wall.
Oh. Oh my god, I didn't understand that. It was so confusing.
Keep up.
I guess. Wait, Shakul, why is
Shakul is
leading the way? Lead the
Shakul
way,
is.
Shakul.
But this
You just-
weird Brolin character just
He's just
wandering
sprinting
on a
around
wall.
this room.
I'm
so-
freaking out, man.
I can't see past the rocks.
And then he ran ahead of Shakul and ran back.
Alright, what do you see? What do you see? What's up ahead? Oh. It's a bean.
This is a larger room. Very interesting. We're gonna have some decisions coming our way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have a tunnel to the left. Let's move north.
I love having the stream on and seeing it from your perspective.
Oh,
where'd you go?
Oh,
Come back.
Hold on, wait, stop. Hold your horse. Hold on to a horse.
Are you scared, Brolin?
Hey, stop
this?
moving so fast. Stop moving so fast. Stay together.
What is this? I'm looking at this wall. There's two little indents.
Don't
What
just
am I-
randomly fly around the map exploring, because that's going to ruin the game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Chill out.
What's on this wall? I'm gonna roll a perception check. Is this anything interesting, or is it just a glitch in the map?
I think it might just be an outlet, right?
It's just an outlet.
Stay-
It's not a glitch in the map.
Stay in game, yeah.
An outlet to
Like
what?
a little
It's just a
nook.
little nook.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Where?
Nook.
Is there anything in that nook?
Nope.
Looks like you.
Pretty empty so far. And now that you're in this larger chamber, you guys are getting kind of an echo of steps.
All right.
The footsteps.
Does it sound like more than just our footsteps?
Not at the moment.
I yell, I am Beach! I am Beach, I am Beach, I am Beach.
I'm gonna say.
Hey, been waiting for that.
All right. Let's go back. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I went down. Which way are we going, Shakul? You said north.
Well, I think it would be in our best interest to see the rest of this large room.
Okay. Let's.
I don't
check
know
out
which
this-
way to go. I just knew that this place existed.
Go
Are you
north.
guys
I'm just trying
how
to
are
keep
you
an eye out
moving sporadically?
sporadically?
I'm taking more of like the back end just in case if anything approaches us from.
Even though you're way ahead of everybody right now.
No, she's behind
She's not.
everybody.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's different on mine. I'm just following
I'm
Shakul.
kind of saying,
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the.
You guys can see there's these large pillars in the center of these rooms. Which would be the black kind of barbell looking things. They're large pillars that just extend up into the chasm ceiling. The chasm ceiling is about 60 feet high.
Does it
There's-
look man-made, or is this just a natural cavern?
Some of it looks carved. Some of like the pillars are unnatural. There's you just see the beginnings of a staircase ahead of you that is kind of unnatural or man-made. It's not kind of unnatural. It's
Do I
man-made.
get a feeling of like who could have done this? Do I know if it would have been like dwarves or elves? I know that you said that you've traveled through these Shakul, but do I know if it's Dragonborn?
I never went this far west. My
Okay.
monastery is more to the east, but I read about
Okay.
these tunnels.
You can try to guess the stonework with a history check if
I
you would.
would love to do that. I would love to do that. Jesus God.
It's stonework and it's been done.
Okay. This is some interesting stonework, guys. It's
It's
Yeah.
not.
it's ancient. If I'm not
All right, so you guys
mistaken.
can move a little bit more in any direction. I think
How
you
have I
might know how
rolled
this-
2 natural ones already? This is the worst.
Well, you're getting it out of the way.
hope so.
You do see the little. I assume you can all see this little
Yep.
outcropping with the dark vision.
Does that lead to an
there's a
outward
little-
passage?
Ping down here as well.
I
or you
stepped too
can-
far.
Continue up. You can walk in any one of the directions. You know that.
Just say what you want to do, and
This
then we'll.
entrance is where you
Came from.
came
I'm
from.
gonna check out. Oh God.
Just say before you do it.
Okay. I would like to go
You can.
I would
Okay.
like to check out this eastern path.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
You guys can go and like you don't. You guys can kind of split up in this. What I don't want to see is the. I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Now I move back here because if you guys stumble, the reason for that is if you stumble across a pharaoh, and then you go, oh shit, and then you try to back up, I'm going to force you to be in that encounter, and you're going to get smacked in the face.
Okay.
So if you want to run around like a crazy person, okay, just be aware that there may be consequences. Because if you stumble on a lion's den, you're probably going to get mauled.
It is hard to do this. I'm out of game. I'm gonna say this is kind of hard to do with the map because like normally when we're using our imagination, we're like kind of on a straight pathway. We have like 4 directions that we can go. We go east, west, north.
That's why I said
up?
just
This-
just say just like okay, I'm gonna check out that western room, and
I
then
would like
we'll
to check
go over
out
there.
this little western cavern.
Okay.
That is what I like to do.
So you go into it, and it's kind of just moss-covered cavern. Nothing super interesting in the immediate.
Beach, you want to see if you can get in there and like scrape away some of that moss, see if there's any writings on the wall or anything?
I guess, sure, if you think so. I'll take my shillelagh and just kind of bang on a bunch of stuff and scrape at the wall. Do you mean like this?
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, keep that up.
There's nothing written, but there is a kind of worn down scroll work in some of the stone on the walls.
Okay.
It's more of a design than a writing.
Okay, so it's just like patterns.
Just a fancy room.
Was there anything else? I'm gonna look around on the floor. Was there anything on the floor of note, or
Make a perception check.
I will. We'll do that.
Nope.
Great, wonderful. You guys,
Jesus
somebody else
Christ.
look around. Please, literally anybody. God damn.
I'll make my way over and roll a perception check, or...
Gosh. Done.
Alright. Go to my character screen.
I'm gonna drag Cody's character along here.
Let's see.
I don't love anything in the double digits today.
Perception. There we go.
Nothing valuable. There's some broken pottery. Broken, like stone earthenware, like plates made out of stone, seem to be broken on the floor. Nothing whole and nothing of value.
I'm gonna go kind of explore this southwestern cavern over here.
Okay.
Cody, where do you want to go?
I would like to explore that northeastern cavern actually, but my dark vision
Right here?
northeast.
Here.
Yeah, northeast.
Oh, okay. Up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
This staircase?
It moves, like your dark vision changes when you move.
Okay.
Um,
I see a staircase, and I would like to see what's in that cavern.
This is the most. I'm gonna jump. This is the most unnatural looking. This is the one passageway that you can see so far that is very intently carved. The stairs are shaped to be perfect dimensions, equal, about 2 feet wide, 1 foot tall. The walls and everything are perfect edges. But this is the only passageway so far that has that level of detail, that level of intent to the carving. You do hear as you approach. I'm going to roll a perception check for you.
I was gonna say he can still roll and everything.
Oh, does he have his character sheet access?
Yeah.
Just not the map?
It's just not the map, yeah.
Got it. All right, roll it yourself then. Sorry. Roll perception.
Done.
Don't lie to me.
Nature. Click.
Yeah, like that.
And then go X. You got to.
Ah, same thing.
Okay, same.
Jesus Christ.
You hear this faint sound of running water. So Aaron, you walk forward. This is just pretty natural cave. Nothing interesting in this little narrow opening. As you go deeper, it does open out, and this seems to be sort of. It's kind of stinks in here. It's you look on the ground. What?
Like what?
It just trash. You look into the deeper, and there's like kind of a pile of dirt. But if you get closer, it's compost. It's where they discard. This seems to be the room where they discarded of most of their leftover foods and stuff like that.
I'm gonna try to catch up to Aaron. Just a
And there, if you look up, there is a hole, a couple holes carved into the ceiling that seems to be vents. They're not big enough for anyone, even a child, to fit through. But it's just a hole straight up that seems to be venting stuff.
Well, I'm not gonna go into this stinky smell. I'm gonna go back out.
Okay.
Go up to like where the staircase is.
Is there anything?
What do you guys find over there?
Brolin, what
trash.
was that?
Trash.
I was gonna ask if there's anything down this little passage, but it just goes around. I see. Okay, I'm walking back up to. We should
Okay.
head up those little stairs.
So you have the stairs, and then there's
There's more north.
Mhm.
Well, let us. Actually, let's go north. Let's go north and see what's up here first. I feel like the stairs are where we
onto,
should
like,
go.
the first little landing of the staircase.
Does anybody want to keep an eye out for traps? Does anyone have like detect traps at all? Or can do perception for? I mean, anyone can do a perception check to check on traps. We have to do like for magical traps. We'd have to do detect magic, which I can do.
There's detect magic.
I don't know if you'd have it. It's something. It's
Oh.
like
It's a spell.
it's like a spell you'd have to have.
Of that, but I'll do a perception check for traps around
Yeah, just
the little landing.
keep an eye out for like regular traps.
you don't notice any traps. It seems to just be a
Case.
simple but just a simple stone staircase and start of a hallway.
All right, I'm gonna go towards the northwest little wing that's over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a peek in here. And what do I see when I step in? Or
You
that's not as far as
hear-
I go.
No, you can yeah, so hang on. Okay, yeah. That is it. It's a dark. It doesn't end. That's not a wall, but it is just too dark to see into, even with dark vision.
Okay.
You do hear water through it.
Okay. All right. Do I see? Is it so? It's not a wall. Is it just a continuation of the tunnel, or is there like an opening in the wall, or like a carved opening in the wall, like a doorway kind of, or is it just more tunnel?
What you can see
That I'm
from here is more. What you can see from here is more tunnel.
But then I see darkness right beyond that, and I hear water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get that. All right. So that sounds like water. Maybe we should head. Actually, we're trying to go. If I looked at that map, we're trying to go towards a river. Maybe that might be the right way to go. But let's check out the rest of this cave first.
I say there's water coming from the way that Baracus and I are too, right?
So as everyone's
Yes.
kind of wandering around, checking out the thing, I'm gonna just slowly meander my way down this this path here. Just curiously checking out everything.
Okay. You open as you come towards the room. You do see this trench, that has water flowing through it. Very, very clear water. The source at the top here seems to be coming directly out of the cavern wall. You can't see the start of it, but there's water flowing out of the wall and filling this little pool. Like crystal clear water. You can see straight to the bottom. It's about 4 feet deep.
Fresh water.
I'm gonna.
I mean, it smells. It smells like mountain spring water.
Okay. I like that.
I'm gonna get a little cup in my hand and just taste it a little bit.
Tastes fine. Tastes like mountain spring water.
Guys, it tastes like mountain spring water.
And then you said it's coming from above us, or just through a wall.
That northern portion,
Mhm.
this little Y,
Yep.
is kind of pouring out of the walls there.
Okay.
There's small openings and
So it's an inlet from like whatever's outside. Okay.
Mountain
All right.
spring water.
you're getting the sense that whatever cavern you're currently in
Yeah.
was at one point lived in.
Okay.
If it's not still being currently lived in.
Does somebody else want to check? Not me.
Is that
Somebody
yeah?
else
Can,
wanna
just look around the room,
check
see if there's
to
anything.
see like what might have lived here.
Oh, what?
Sure, what would I roll? Like what, perception or history?
It might be history.
Based
Like
on your,
history
so
would
you're
be-
trying to tell me what you're trying to do.
Well, I'm trying to discern, like, obviously, what manner of creature or person created this, as it's obviously not natural.
Okay. So you're, yeah, got it. So it'd be a history check because you're trying to figure out what carved these things based on how they're carved.
Alright.
At least that's how I'm taking it. All right, 13. It looks like a combination of both dwarven architecture and some orcish architecture.
That's not a good mix.
So what is it that I what is it that
Orcs are not inherently bad in this world.
Displeasing to the eye.
It's just a clash of styles.
Very tacky.
what is it that I see here and here?
Doors. Or, sorry. Door on that top one.
Okay.
Wait, why can you see through the bottom one?
I can see a little, like,
I can't see
Oh.
much. There's just something.
It's a door directly across from you, over across this little water stream is a door, and then down below is an open door.
Love is an
So-
open.
So following this pathway
Mm-hmm.
that we have to clearly go down.
We don't have to go down.
Does
You
this,
can try
this
to
leads
open
to a
the
little
door.
pool? This leads to a little pool.
Yeah.
This
In the
little
pool,
circle
you
thing is
you
a pool?
you should be able to see the pool.
Yeah. Is there anything in the pool?
Nope, it just seems to be a drinking pool.
Okay.
It's where they had their water. It's their water source.
I'd like
And
to
it's still
check
flowing.
the door.
I would like to make sure that my water skin is full with this
Okay.
fresh water.
I'm gonna hide behind.
So you're checking out the door.
Shakul.
Shakul?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it locked?
I'm like peering from around
Nope.
the back of Shakul, nervously.
Then knock on the door, feel around with the door, and then just open the door.
Oop.
Whoa.
What about down here? Oh, we're going through that door first.
You can do whatever you want.
I would like to check out this little pathway.
All right, we'll
Okay.
wait for you.
I'm gonna kind of follow Roland.
Follow me.
And I will-
Barakas, who are you kind of sticking with here? Are you doing your own thing?
I'll follow Beach and Shakul into the
Okay.
doorway.
Keep you up there with them.
All right. Then let's go down a little bit.
Turns there.
Yep.
Divide and conquer. Always the best way to handle creepy caves.
I'm gonna do another little check for any traps on the ground.
Okay.
Or, I mean, it seems like it's lived in, or has been lived in. So I don't think there is anything, but
Oh, finally.
Nope.
Good perception.
nothing.
Nope,
Okay.
nothing here.
All right, so I'm just gonna walk straight ahead then. Boom. There we go. Now there's pathways. Oh man, what do I see in front of me? Is that a skull?
Right.
No, that's not a skull.
It's a statue. It's dwarven statue.
Dwarven statue. Okay. Anything of note about it? I'm gonna look at it. Is
It's
it
not
of anyone's significance?
not that you would recognize.
Yeah.
But
Possibly
he
recognize-
does. No,
No, we're not really.
but he does seem to be just from the statue. His statue has an air of authority around.
Okay.
He's standing in a very upright, regal position, axe head on the ground, and his hands folded on the top of the handle in front of his chest. Serious face, it's kind of worn a bit.
Okay.
It's a pretty old statue, but you can still tell it's a dwarf.
All right.
Hey,
I'm
Roland.
gonna just rub it. Yes.
This hallway to the left of us goes up and may connect to that locked door.
It's not locked.
I thought it was locked.
No, they opened it.
They opened it.
Alright, carry on.
I'm just gonna rub the statue and hope that he's doing well wherever he is, dead or alive. And I would like to. Would these stairs lead up or down? That are right next to me.
Down.
Down.
Shakul, you go first. Check it out. What's in there?
I would like to go this way. Then I will go up a little.
Go up. Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Absolutely. We'll do that now.
Oh god, I don't know how to do
Beach
this.
and Shakul, you can make yours now without trying to GM.
Okay, sorry, I just could not figure that out.
Yeah, I was trying to do it too.
Oh!
Did I do it?
Dude, that's
I didn't
funny.
do it. How do you do that?
So you're first.
GM roll is /GR space whatever you're trying
Oh,
to do.
GR. Alright.
I don't know if you can use it on the macros, but yeah. All right, so Brolin, you hear skittering, pattering. You smell fire, and you hear kind of a low, whispered, hissing kind of language you don't recognize.
Okay.
but it's several creatures communicating.
Alright, I'm going to look.
Beach and Shakul, you also hear several creatures communicating.
Roland,
There's
what are you
something in
doing?
there.
Hold on. Before you say anything, what direction do I hear this coming from? Do I hear it coming from ahead of me or to the right of me?
That way.
That
I didn't see where you went. I didn't see anything.
arrow up.
It's still on the screen.
It's up in front of you.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful. Alright.
Roland, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna say shh, shh, shh. I'm gonna put my finger to my lips and give her the shush sign. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna mouth and do a hand gesture that's like, I'm assuming I hear a couple voices, so I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 guys
You
up
guys
ahead.
you can whisper.
I will whisper. I didn't know how echoey this room is. I didn't know how close the sounds were.
The water chamber was the chamber before before you went up the steps was pretty echoey, but since you've gotten to this kind of clearly intentionally carved space, the echoes have severely lessened.
Okay, I'm also not gonna lie. I'm freaking out that this map is really cool because like I can't see where anyone else is now because of this low vision. And I know that in the other maps you can normally do that. But okay, all right.
You're in a cave, bro.
Yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna say that ahead of us, I hear like a couple people, like some unknown voices, some pattering, skittering. I think it's some kind of creatures that might have made home up here.
You want me to go beast mode?
No. Let's just chill for a second. We'll just we'll stealth our way up there. We'll be sneaky and we will quietly walk up.
Roland, you're a dragon. I don't think you can really be a stealth type person.
Watch me. I'm gonna take 5 steps forward and I'm gonna roll this goddamn stealth. Oh god, I have
Alright,
nothing
so-
towards stealth.
I'm okay. Well, let me know when you go back to us. Actually, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, stealth.
That's one sneaky fucking dragon.
Should I roll stealth too or no?
Yes.
You gotta roll
And
stealth.
follow my lead. That's great.
All right. So you guys just are stealthing now, and we're gonna jump back to the other 3.
Hey guys, who wants to take the lead through this door?
Well, I think we should find out where the other ones wandered off to, and let them know we hear something down here. What if they run into something? If it's something bad, I'd rather have all of us together.
Yeah, that makes sense. They might need some backup.
Lead the way, Beach.
The caves.
Yeah, let's go.
Are you guys?
We're gonna
Are
have-
you guys sneaking?
I'm definitely going. Yeah. Should I roll sneak?
I'll roll it too.
I am going to sneak. Because I'm terrified that we just heard stuff.
Stealth, right?
He's getting there.
Go down.
And.
If you guys could
What?
see my screen.
Hello? I'm just trying to find these guys. Can I
Wait,
see them, or are they being super stealthy?
Wait, we should wait for,
Oh, someone move Baracus. He can't move himself.
Oh, bitch. Hold on.
I got him. It's okay.
Could you roll a stealth for me too? Actually, my screen just.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
So, I get here, and can I see them, or are they super stealth?
before we go,
You
I
can-
want to
you can-
see... Oh,
You
sorry,
can
go ahead.
see them.
Okay.
We're not like invisible. We're just.
Well, I don't
As
know.
long as they're within your line of sight, there's nothing obscuring them, and they didn't cast invisibility.
I can see them with my vision, but I'm interested to see if I can recognize this statue. But I guess I would roll history.
Oh, I'm just sneaky too.
Is that correct?
Poor Ethan.
Don't make them work.
What are you trying? Okay,
Ah.
stealth. You want to try to recognize the statue?
Yeah, I'm an academic.
You can roll history. You're one of the only characters that has a shot at knowing who this guy is.
All right, then I'm gonna roll, I guess. That's not great.
It's not bad. It's not great, but
No, it's not great. You don't recall the name, but the axe. What you recognize about the statue is the axe in particular. You know that it is what you read about in your studies at the temple. It matches very closely the description of the axe of the first dwarven king.
Guys, this is a very old ruin. We don't know what we'll find down here. We should proceed with caution.
We're
I'm
all
gonna look
sneaking.
back at them.
Were you whispering Shakul to Beach and
Yeah,
Barakas?
because we're stealthy, right?
Yeah.
You didn't hear them, Brolin.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You do. If you look back, though, you can see them. I think.
I would not look
I don't
back.
know if you're-
My eyes are set dead ahead.
Well, we see you guys, and I'm gonna sneak up to meet you guys, and as I get close, I say, "Hey, wait, guys! We heard some voices. I think we heard something
And I'm gonna jump and spin around.
in the other room where we were. There was another door.
There's another door. Which way? Which way did it lead?
I don't know. We didn't go down it.
Okay, alright.
Why are you guys being so sneaky?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Voices ahead of us.
No, Ethan, I do know. I'm just
No. I'm testing something real quick.
okay.
Do you guys see that?
I lost a tiny bit of fog.
No.
No. I see nothing.
I see a larger room to the right.
Straight north.
Got it.
Yeah, straight north.
Yeah, it just cleared up. There's like a little path thing now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't ruining something. Okay, you guys are now all together. You see each other, and you can.
I'm just
proceed.
gonna tell him. I'm just gonna say, "Shh! I hear something up here. Let's just stay quiet the way we are."
Oh shit!
What?
You heard something too? I don't know. You're making me nervous.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna step up here.
Brolin,
Yes.
when you get to that point, and you look left, you see the door that Shakul and Beach opened.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay.
god damn it! Yeah, that's where
You
we
guys
were.
could have literally. That's what I was. That's why I was like, if you guys could see my screen.
No,
you were literally
I do.
a square away from each other.
I was trying to really RP, try to heavy RP that.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate that.
Fuck. Should we? So we heard the sounds coming from up here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should avoid these sounds altogether. Maybe we should just go this other path.
Want to go down, back through?
What's to the right? I'm gonna just backtrack a little bit, and I'm gonna just try to walk this way.
Oh my god, where's he going? It's so hard to follow him. He's so fast.
I literally just moved like 30 feet by you guys. It wasn't that far. I'm gonna walk in. What do I see in this room?
Screw that. I'm staying near Shakul.
That appears to be a burial site, and each of those is a sarcophagus of some kind.
We should stick
There's
together, guys.
Have any writing on them?
there is writing. You recognize it as Dwarven, but I don't believe any speak Dwarven. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I only know Common, Draconic, Druic,
Why do you know Draconic?
Common.
I actually think I might. Let me see here. No, I
But,
don't. I do
Beach
not.
and
I do not.
Shakul,
I do not.
You guys wouldn't know what they're looking at. I mean, you
Yeah.
can choose to go down there, but you don't know
I
what
would
they see
know
right
if he
now.
spoke, but I would get him if I
Okay.
Let's see my language.
You can can choose to follow Brolin and Aaron if that's what you were already going to do, but please don't do it just because they're sarcophaguses, because you wouldn't know there's sarcophagus in their room.
Yeah.
Unless they
I'm
unless
with
they yell
Colin.
back to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna yell back at any point. I'm gonna step forward into this room. This is a bad idea, but I'm just gonna look at each of the. I'm just gonna kind of walk around, not touch anything, but just kind of walk around one by one and look.
Okay.
Maybe you should have checked for booby traps.
Yeah, great idea. Let's look for traps. I'll
Well,
perception.
it's late now.
No, I mean on the sarcophagus.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be open. I don't think I'll be opening them, but I don't want to be desecrating burial grounds. That sounds like a bad time.
There are no
Damn,
traps.
alright.
There are no traps in this room.
Okay.
There-
All right.
Correct. Let me correct that. There's no physical traps in this room.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I wish I had detect magic.
I do have detect magic. I will also cast detect magic.
That's a spell slot, right? That's not a cantrip.
Nope, it's a spell shot. So, oh, do I have the? Actually, I might have that feat. I think that's one of my feats.
Did you take the
Nope, I did not. I
Eldritch-
took the
the
No,
Eldritch
I did not.
thing?
Eldritch Invocations, yes, but I did. I took Eyes of the Runekeeper, which I can read all writing. Oh, I can read all writing. I can read these things.
Michael, I need you to keep on top of things.
I forgot. I did forget.
Okay.
I can read these things.
With that new information, do you still cast detect magic?
I do.
Okay.
I will use up a spell slot for that.
Each of these sarcophagi do have a enchantment on them that seems to primarily be in place to prevent them from being opened.
Yep.
Make an Arcana check real quick.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It doesn't seem to be the casting of this enchantment, from what you can tell, and this is a weird thing for you to sense, but you can kind of tell that it's less about keeping them still in the box and more about preventing them from being desecrated. It was meant for
It's a protective magic, not like a trap magic, I'm assuming.
exactly.
I got it. I get it.
As you read around them, this one here on the directly.
Yep, the one that you made a mark on.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I am now in front of.
It reads a first king of the dwarves.
Okay.
The name is scratched away,
Okay.
worn down from either time or it was desecrated at some point. Whatever the case is, the name is missing.
Okay.
Moving to the right of them, so the right of that would be to the bottom
Right here. Yep.
of the screen. That reads First Chief of Orcs.
Oh shit.
And if you move to the one to the upper of that,
Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to go back between tabs and make notes.
no problem.
Okay. Oh,
So-
top side to the upper up here. Yep.
That reads First Emperor of Elves.
Oh, all right. So there's some kind of alliance.
You spent some time at the school, so you can make a history check now if you want to.
I will.
21.
Right.
Wow. So you would know from your studies that the reason that your school was called the College of Lesser Races was not out of a subjugation effect of those races.
Mm-hmm.
It is more an acknowledgement of higher races were the first to band together, unite, and kind of civilized themselves. And the ones that did this were the dwarves, the orcs, humans, and elves. Those are considered the higher races because they were the first to civilize, and then they kind of brought civilization to the other races. Gnomes are an offshoot of dwarves that...
I'm sorry, was dwarves, elves, orcs, and what?
Humans.
I apologize. Humans, okay. Thank you.
Gnomes are kind of a offshoot of dwarves that just changed and evolved over the thousands of years since the first unification. So they're considered a lesser race, not because they weren't united, but just because they came about after.
Okay.
But you would know that the first unification came about because demons and hellspawn, the seven hells, were seeping in to the world and kind of wiping out things. And so the four first civilized races united under a king of dwarves, a chief of orcs, an emperor of elves, and 4 kings of men.
I'm assuming that's what the other sarcophaguses are if I look around quickly. Okay.
And so they united to drive back the armies of the 9 hells, along with 2 unnamed celestials. And so basically, from your history and what you know, you've just found the tomb of the first kings.
Shit. That's awesome. I am going to... I'm going to just take a knee, take a minute in here, and kind of just appreciate the sacrifices they made to try to save this land. And I'm going to turn back towards Aaron and be like, "Let's go. This is some sacred place right here."
What is it?
I'll inform her exactly what it was. It's just, these are the first unification. It's the first king of the dwarfs, the chief of orcs, and the 4 kings of men, and there was an emperor of elves, and they fought off the demons that were trying to take over this land that came from the 9 levels of hell. And this is pretty badass stuff.
Aaron, you would have a little bit of knowledge of this. Everyone kind of knows about the first uniting, and it's kind of like a.
It's like the story of
general.
Jesus, everyone kind of knows.
Yeah, everyone kind of knows. You would have some recognition of this simply because the elves, and 2, the druid circles kind of came out of the magic of one of the celestials.
Well, I'm gonna take a step in this way, and I'm also going to take a knee and just take a moment.
Yeah, give some respect to these people.
Right, so...
And I will try to catch up to these other guys and...
Well, while you guys were doing all that, after a while, I'm going to say...
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they've run off again. Let's go find them. We're going to die in here.
And I... Oh, okay, fine. And I meet you over here. I don't know how many minutes you guys have been in there, but...
it probably wasn't long.
All in all, it only took about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I just walked in, saw these things, took a
You guys gotta stop running off. There's other things in here with us.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking there was another way out over here. I'd rather go out
Well,
a way that we don't encounter those guys. Alright. Let's go out this other way. It seems like the only way. Shakul, lead the way.
Okay.
Be
Hey,
quiet.
pause real quick. I have to pee.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
pause.
Alright, thanks. I'll be back. I'll go pee here. Oh.
Alright. I'm actually gonna go pee as well. Give me a second.
We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Sponsored by Pop-Tarts.
Noob Quest is brought to you by
By
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tarts.
Nestle,
And
Check
Disney,
out
'cause they
Sit in
own
Space.
fuck everything.
Sit in Space YouTube channel to see Mike eat his first Pop-Tart. Which is an actual thing.
That's amazing.
Oh, he's not even here. Yeah, he's in the bathroom. God, we were playing The Forest, and Mike was talking about how he had Pop-Tarts, and I was like, oh, I love Pop-Tarts. He's like, what are they like? I've never had one. I was like, what do you mean? It blew my mind.
When was this? Who hasn't had a Pop-Tart?
Like 6 months ago, maybe? Well, go on my YouTube channel and watch the 3-minute video called Mike's First Pop-Tart.
That's like the time one of my friends, we went to Taco Bell, and one of my friends that we were with popped off with, I've never had Taco Bell. My mom never let me. And he was like 19 at the time. I was like, who hasn't had Taco Bell? What? Even people who don't like it have had it. It's just one of those things.
I'm back.
Me too.
Okay.
Back again.
Alright.
Was there anything in there, guys?
Right.
I'll give him a quick briefing. You guys all heard it, but I'll tell you again.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to go in there, but I think we should check out... Or maybe leave, or check out what's making these noises.
Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here into danger.
Wanna walk forward?
I hide behind Shakul.
Ooh,
And
that's a
it kind
little
of
loud.
like nudge him to go forward.
I'll step in front of each.
Just-
Oh, never
Are
mind.
you guys still stealthing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have to roll again?
I've been literally hiding behind Shakul this entire time.
No, you don't have to roll again. I'm doing
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Inching
So let's
forward,
also say where we go before you start moving tokens.
inching forward.
To
Nobody's
let Ethan do stuff.
Yeah, no, he was doing stuff.
No, you guys
He
are
knows
good.
where we're
You guys can move. You guys can move.
He knows where we're going.
All right.
I just have to
Alright,
make
so
So-
we see all
I
of
have to
those
make a
things. Stop. We see all those things.
Just Shakul joins them around the fire.
So there's a fire, and ahead of you, you see 3 kobold warrior-looking types, and 1 kobold wizard. As you enter, they haven't quite noticed you yet because shitty perception rolls. But this is clearly the source of the skittering and the noises, and the fire smell.
Do they look dangerous?
They're armed. You would know that kobold are aggressive. They're not, they're sentient's not the right word. They're organized, and they are,
They have like a pack mentality.
yeah, but they're more, like they're intelligent in the sense that they can forge weapons and use and learn magic, but they are definitely more beastly and tribal than the other races. Tend to more attack on sight and territorial and hunt for food more than, diplomacy doesn't go
Yeah, we
well.
know that this is a fight. We know that this is not going to be they're not going to be our friends.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
The square itself, what's the dimension of that?
5
5
feet.
feet.
What do you mean?
The squares are 5 by 5 by 5 feet, or 5 by 5 feet, not cubes, or maybe 10.
Is that what you're talking about, Britt?
Yes.
So it's 10 foot?
It's 10 foot.
Okay. Sorry, last time there were 5.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
All right,
there's smaller squares subdividing the larger squares that are 5 feet, so you're not entirely wrong.
Oh, I see. In the last.
You're
place.
they're more visible in the
Yep. I see.
other places, but your character circle is a diameter of 5 feet.
I see. So I'm gonna take a quick step back here to Brolin, and I'm gonna pull I'm gonna go crazy and like kind of fidget around my hair for a while. And I pull out a leaf and I whisper to it, and I 10 berries grow out, and I give 5 to Brolin, and I say, "Take these. They're not good for much, but they'll help in a pinch."
Thanks, and I'll pocket them.
So you guys do roll initiative here.
Can we take an preemptive attack or no?
You do.
I would like to aim at the wizard that I see and just kind of clip him in the head if I
Nobody
can. Nobody
roll
blast.
yet. Nobody roll yet, please.
With an Eldritch Blast if I can.
You guys are getting. They surprise round because they didn't detect you, but I just do the initiative rolls as well too.
Okay.
Right now?
Those guys all.
Finally, I rolled above 10, guys. I did it twice in one day.
Oh, we all.
That's not bad.
Sorry.
Well, it's not great, but it's.
I will help out Raucus over here.
I don't see initiative.
Oh, he's got it.
It's dead center towards the top of the roll 20.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know why my armor class
7.
keeps changing to 10. For some reason, on roll 20, it's not counting my
Why is it
equipped
giving you
leather
a
armor.
12?
What?
Oh, I know what happened. You have a 19. Aaron has a 12.
Yeah, I think I just typed in my armor class. It doesn't automatically do it.
Because I was saying on D&D it says I have an armor class of 11, but on this it says 10. I think it's just not counting my armor.
Yeah, it doesn't do that for you. I think you just
Okay.
type it in.
Got it.
Oh, I'm so excited I actually did
14
something. I
and
gotta look at
13.
my...
All right. Descend it, please. All right. So surprise round. Everybody gets an action. Without them being able to respond, after everyone takes their action, we will go into turn order, starting with Beach. So, we're gonna go based on the initiative rolls for this surprise round as well. So, Beach, what are you doing first?
I'm going to cast... Let's not go first. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire in a square. I think I can get everybody. It's a 20-foot cube.
What's the range?
The range is... Let me just do this. Pow. 60 foot, 20 foot cube.
All right, you're in range of all of them from where you are. And it's a what cube? 20-foot cube.
20 foot.
Yep, you can engulf them all.
Alright, so that would be like here to here to here to here. Bam. Alright, and and I'm gonna move nowhere. I'm staying right there.
And spell is cast. So they all have to make dexterity saves?
Yes.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll 1 for all 3 of the kobolds. And then 1 sorcerer. Huh? They both got 9s. Do those... I assume those fail?
Nope, yeah, 13.
Okay.
And yeah, so now they're all kind of outlined and everybody has an advantage on attack.
Alright.
Against all
Oh,
of them.
that's gonna be so clutch.
And actually, I have a bonus action, I think. Yeah, for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Magic Stone, and I'm gonna reach down to the ground and pick up 3 pebbles
Okay.
and just
Do you have
whisper to him a
sling
little
for
bit.
those, or no?
No, I just throw them.
Just throw
It says
them
I can throw or use a sling. You make an attack by throwing or hurling with a sling.
Okay.
If you throw, do you use your strength instead?
Nope, use a spell attack.
Oh, okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. It is. He is not in the roll 20. It's Baraka's turn.
I cast Control Flame.
I'm assuming on the campfire, but I want you to specify.
Oh, yeah. I cast Control Flame on the campfire.
Okay.
Expand the flames 5 feet directly at the wizard. It is the.
This one?
Too far away.
The wizard's currently 8 feet away. Well, it's actually. It's not.
5 foot cube.
Is it 5 feet in every direction?
Range is 60 feet at one individual thing.
Yeah, so then you can expand the flame in 5 feet in one direction, provided that wood or fuel is present in the new location.
They are in range, just not from the center of the fire. But the fire is kind of. It's not a small fire. The edge of the brown is considered part of the fire, so you're in range.
And
So you think
I don't think it's a damaging thing, though.
Oh.
But
You can control the fire,
that's
though.
Ethan, yeah.
Fire is damaging.
you can have up to 3 of them. Go up.
What?
That means.
Span of flame, one direction provided. Who are you expanding it at?
That guy right there.
Okay. I'm going to do is he's going to make another dexterity save. And he crit fails.
Jumps into the fire.
So he is now on fire.
And what is it? Oh, you don't get it. Okay.
What is what?
I'm talking to myself.
I get another move, right?
No, it's surprise round, so it's just kind of action, bonus action, not moving, right?
Okay. Well, let's see.
That's the one that you want to do. Is the one.
I'm looking
So
at your
that
thing. You don't have any bonus action.
Yeah.
Then I end my turn.
Okay.
Who's next?
You can see the thing. It's you.
The kobold.
says me.
Well,
Okay,
the
sorry,
kobold
not me.
boys are next. Oh wait, no,
it's
sorry.
the
We have
surpri-
the
you're still
surprise
on
round. I'm
still on
sorry.
surprise round.
Yep.
Still on surprise round. I mean, I can make them go next if you want me to.
Nope.
Bonus action would be like the one. Yeah. So, all right. Quick question. So I have Flame Blade, and it's on myself. And it says, shine to bright light in 10 foot and dim light for an additional 10 feet. When you cast a spell using a slot 4th level or higher, the damage increases to 1d6. That
The question.
range to hit them, right?
All right, I will read it. So you invoke.
Flame blade.
Flame blade, just cast your blade.
Flame blade
on
sets
fire.
your sword on fire.
Okay. So, for my bonus action, can I turn into an animal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Flame blade gives you a fiery sword in your free hand.
Okay. So then,
And it, if you let go of it, you can evoke the blade. It's a bonus action. That is a bonus action. As a flame blade would be a bonus action. And then you can use your action to make a melee attack. So you. Yeah, I mean you can do it. You're basically. You'd be summoning a sword into your hand. You'd be summoning a flame sword into your hand, but you're not getting the move on the surprise round.
okay. So I'm gonna turn into yet again a direwolf.
Okay.
Are you going to move before you do that? Because you're not going to fit in that hallway.
Yes. I'm going to move here if.
Bueller?
I moved over by the rock. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I turned to a direwolf by the rock.
Okie dokie.
Roland is up.
My turn? Alright. I'm gonna point my finger gun right at that wizard in the back of his dome.
Okay.
And I am going
I mean,
to...
he's facing you.
I'm gonna put it right between his eyes. And I'm gonna roll this d20 and we're gonna add 7 to it. So it's 20. That hit him in the face.
You have advantage. Do you want to see if you can get a crit?
I would love to roll again and see if I can do that. No, I will keep that 20. Does that hit him in the face?
Yep, you hit him.
Okay. Just check on damage real quick. It is 10 plus charisma. That right now. 1d10 plus charisma 3. So that's 4 damage to his face.
I love it, Mike.
I'm gonna breathe in real deep because that's the first hit I've made out.
4 damage, Mike. So proud of you.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. There's plenty more where that came from.
Oh yeah.
And I will use the excuse me. The effect that I have, which is on contact. I can push him back 10 feet because of the Eldritch invocations. One of them is the I can read all writing. The other one is Repelling Blast.
Mm-hmm.
When I hit, I can push them 10 feet in a straight line away.
Is there a save? Is it a save on it, or is it just happen?
It says when it hits. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push them up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line. I can't direct where they go. I can just push them straight back 10 feet.
Okay.
Which is what I would like to do.
You got it. So you're pushing big man
Hit him
back
into
10
that wall.
feet.
Yep. Push him into that wall. Just hopefully make him either have to move or...
That's 10 feet.
Yep. And then that is my turn. Oh, actually...
How much damage did you do? Sorry.
4.
4, right?
4. Mm-hmm. Actually, how do I... Fuck, I should have checked this first. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
How do I check... I don't think I could have even hit him. Fuck.
Do you want? Can we say you moved up?
Could I retroactively move 10 feet ahead?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry. That was my fault. Poor play.
Well. Yeah.
I won't do that again. I'll make sure that I...
No, I think I told Cody that he couldn't move on the surprise round, and then I've let 2 move on their surprise round, so I kind of feel like I'm a jackass.
No, I was taking advantage of you.
Alright, who's next? Shakul.
Yep, Shakul.
Okay. Trying to remember the key. That's one. I can only use 1 per turn, right?
The key points? I think you can use...
Yeah,
key point.
Right.
Using burning a key point is a bonus action.
Well, it says on depending on what you want to use it on. So if you want to use Flurry of Blows, it says use key points to perform this as a bonus action or something.
Okay.
Which would use your bonus action.
Okay. Everything I can do is close up. So if I can spend 1 key and then use it for the where's my Step of the Wind? Then I can use it to dash. And my jump distance is doubled for the turn. Do I need to use that in order to get into range? I don't know how far I can move in this situation. I don't get it fully.
I think we're.
You have 30 feet of movement.
30. Oh yeah, 30 feet. Okay, so
You can use Step of the Wind, but you're not going to be able to move until we get into the actual. You're not going to be able to rush in on the surprise round.
oh.
But you can
we just
say
talked
use
about that.
Yeah, you can use that's what I'm saying. But you can use the key.
Okay. Well, I think because of my class restrictions, and we're not moving, then in that case, I will.
But you can use the key and have Step of the Wind ready for when your turn starts, and then you could immediately dash.
Yeah, I think that's what I will do. And then that's my turn. I don't think I have to roll anything for that.
No, that's just a set thing.
There we go.
Okay. All right, top of the turn order, Beach.
All right. Hey, can you cue
They've all
music?
noticed you. Oh yeah.
So this ambient stuff's putting me to sleep right now.
Alright.
1 d20 plus 5. Yeah. So I'm going to. Let's see. Range is. Oh, so what's my ranged attack range? I actually don't know how to
Should tell you.
know that. It doesn't say on.
What are you trying to use?
I want to throw a magic stone.
30 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up. Oh, oops, that's not what I want to do. So 30 feet is. Yeah. So I'm gonna run right over here and magic stone this boy. So that is that. Oh God, fuck off. God damn it! I'm never gonna hurt anyone. You're so mad.
10. Who are you checking it at?
This guy.
You just barely miss.
And I guess I'll use this magic stone. It's not concentration, right?
Well,
I will use Shillelagh on my Shillelagh, which just
What are you doing there, Roland?
magically imbues my
I tried to
my
private
Shillelagh
message
with magic.
something, but when I pasted it, all of a sudden had the. Oh, it's not a bad thing. I was just trying to not interrupt, which I clearly failed.
It's okay. We'll let it go this time.
I was just gonna ask, can I use that with Eldritch Blast as a reaction? Because that's the feat I took. Sorry to interrupt, Tim. I'm so sorry. The worst.
Your action taking an opportunity to cast a spell. Use your opportunity attack. That's not. You're not getting an opportunity attack here.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general for future reference.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. That's all. That's if somebody was close to me and stepped through me. Yeah, no, I get it. I just wanted to check.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
My turn's up, by the way. I used Shillelagh. That was the end of it.
The first half of that private message, and then it just was like, nah.
Yeah, I see that. We are on. I can't. Your name's escaping me right now, my brother.
Shakul?
No, Baracus.
Oh, Baracus.
Your turn, sir.
I'm going to move.
You're not move.
Oh, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Move me right there. Yeah, that's a little more. Yeah,
Right here?
yeah, I'll move right there. Turn to Aaron, and I cast Enlarge, reduce, and I double her direwolf size.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Fuck! Well, what can? That's just gonna crush us all.
It might push you guys out of the way a little bit, but I think.
Okay. Aaron's now a bigger wolf than necessary.
These kobolds are so small. The giant wolf.
So she has advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws.
Like double movement speed or some ridiculousness.
Nope.
Targets attacks with
And then she gets an extra
1d4
1d4 damage. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you did your movement, you did your...
Alright, I don't know what this is.
Did your movement, you did your action.
Yep, your turn. You're done.
Okay. So we're on to the 3 little kobolds. And they see you and they kind of... they start running towards you. Which is... You're in range. Wahaha. Hello. Each. Right. So, actually, this one's gonna stay back, and this one's gonna target this with a sling. What's your armor class?
15.
All right, you get hit. You get hit, sir. You take 6 damage. This one is going to...
Let's rebuke on that.
You doing Hellish Rebuke on the sling attack?
Yeah, on the...
Yeah, absolutely.
So you roll 2d10, so you need to go to Outback. Roll 20.
So I need to roll 2d10s.
Creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like this, right?
Yep, when it loads.
Yeah.
2d20?
Oh, wait.
Or 2, go back.
I think it's d10s.
So, 2d10, yep. Go to Outback.
2d10s.
2d10. Wait, what's the dexterity save? Go
It does half damage, but you still roll 2d10.
damage.
Yeah, still do roll 2d10s. Alright, so you do 6. Alright, so
For the even trade-off.
he throws this one, he stays kind of by the fire and in the fairy fire, and he hurls a sling at your new traveling buddy. And as it clocks your traveling buddy in the shoulder, you see the tiefling kind of knock back a second, and then his eyes glow red, and he looks at the kobold and he says something in abyssal. Or is it abyssal? Yeah, it's abyssal. And this tiefling just kind of bursts into flames and is no longer moving.
After that happens, I'm gonna just real quick shout out, like, you gotta keep your eyes peeled. Be more perceptive.
That's
it.
This one is swinging at you with a dagger. 21 to hit. You take 6 more. And the last one is swinging at Beach.
Yes!
Alright.
I was like, oh, I'm dead.
Beach, you can hit him with your shillelagh. He could failed. He swings wildly, and his dagger just kind of hits the wall of the cave and sits there for a second. And he just goes to pull it out, and it sticks. And then he kind of looks at you, and he goes wide-eyed.
All right.
Giving you an attack of opportunity here.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, I gotta. Do I have to roll? I roll for it, or no? I just hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Jack, you swing. You can miss you.
Okay. Sorry. 1d20 plus
You don't have this macroed?
No,
16
it
hits?
macros to it just shows the spell. Or do I? Actually, I might have done both, like a fucking
16
nerd.
hits either way.
And then now I can do this. Okay, so that's what it does. And then I click on that, and that does that damage. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Beach gets attacked, and you guys see him. The kobold swings, and dagger stuck in the wall. And Beach just looks up and goes, "What do you say?"
I say nothing. I just kind of bop him in the head with the shillelagh.
Raises the shillelagh up, slams it down, and the kobold is not moving. He's not getting back up.
Damn. It changes everything.
All right. So it's the sorcerer's turn now. He barks something. Oops. He barks something off below. What is going on here? Not in a language any of you understand. And then he takes a few steps forward, right to the edge of this. Casts Medical.
Oh, Jesus.
23 to hit.
To who?
Beach. To
Yeah.
Beach.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that is.
Yeah.
You take 8. You take... Because he chose the damage beforehand. Let me just make sure I'm not picking something that's not supposed to be picked. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder. So he hits you with 8 lightning damage.
All right, and then I will use, let's see, level 2 absorb elements. So I take less damage.
Oh, so good, so good.
Nice.
Alright, so you take half. You take 4 instead of 8.
Yeah, and then next time I hit somebody, I unleash.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As a bonus action, he waves his hands. Move. And at the edge of your fairy fire, but not inside of it, the scarecrow appears. And it's not making any noise, but it's kind of twitching as it wiggles to life, and it's kind of making a clicking sounds and clacking as the wooden straw rustle together. Aaron, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move. So with my direwolf, I have 50 feet. Let's start again. I just did it, but I just want to make sure. 50 feet. Move. Here. And I'm going to do my melee attack. So it's a bite and 2 scratches.
You have multi-attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what again? I'm sorry. I still need to suck this.
Just write it down.
No, but I don't have my paper anymore. So it's a...
You don't have... You're a direwolf?
Yep,
you don't have multi-attack. Multi-attack is from the Deinonychus.
Okay, so...
You just have a bite, which is +5 to hit, so it's 1d20 plus 5.
Roll a 20.
20,
1d20 plus 5.
19, 18,
Nice.
22.
That'll... excuse me, that'll hit.
So 2d6 plus 3.
What was it?
2d6 plus 3.
And then plus your giant form because you've been enlarged.
Yeah.
Well, no, that only does damage. Oh, sorry.
Right, he's rolling damage right now.
Yeah, and then 1d4.
And then roll a d4. Nice. Alright, so you hit him for 7.
And that was I did my movement, my action.
Hits for it's 2d6 plus 3. And then plus
So you hit for
1d4.
10. So you hit 10
Yeah.
for 10
He hits
altogether.
10. Okay.
That's it, basically, right? I don't have a bonus action.
A creature must
Sure. Oh, you
succeed on
have it, but
DC
there's-
strength saving throw. Or be knocked prone.
Yeah, DC
13.
13.
I win.
He has a -2 strength. he
You rolled a 19 and a 20, yeah.
Jesus.
Alright, Roland, you're up.
Alright, I am going to... Alright, so also, by the way, my Eldritch Blast can reach 120 feet. I just saw that, so... When I moved before I did that, I think. But anyway, that is besides the point. I am going to walk to here. And then I am going to look at that scarecrow guy. I'm gonna give him... I'm gonna point one finger, gun on his face, and put another one behind my back. I'm gonna shoot him with the one behind my back. I'm being fancy now. And I will attempt to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Is the music too loud, by the way?
Nope,
No.
it's perfect.
Oh, I forgot that I was rolling a d20. I rolled my character sheet for no reason. 20. Plus 7, so it's a 9. Does a 9 hit that scarecrow?
What in let me double nope.
Okay.
Shouldn't have gotten fancy.
I shouldn't have. But that's, that's what he does. He's real cocky.
Aaron throws his finger, Roland puts his finger behind it and just shoots it at the ground.
Yep. 10. Now, question. I have bonus action 2-weapon fighting. Could I throw my dagger with that?
Does the dagger say thrown?
I don't have the item actually because you never gave it to me, but I can look up a dagger. It is a finesse weapon.
That dagger. It
Yeah.
it functions under the same aspects of a dagger.
Okay, so I will look real quick at play dagger.
Yep, thrown 20 to 60 feet.
Alright, so I'm going to toss this at the wizard.
You do have advantage, or you don't have advantage on the scarecrow because it wasn't in the fairy fire.
Yep, that's fine. I am going to throw at the wizard, though.
Okay, so you do have advantage on this one.
Alright, so I'm going
Well,
to...
once they step out of the fairy fire, they're not. It's only while they're in it.
So whatever this is plus 0 because my dexterity is 0. So I'm going to roll 2 d20s. And 17. It's a 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Alright, so then I will do 1d4 of damage.
I heard what you said, Tim, but
And
he's
I'm-
shooting
and I'm
through the fairy fire,
Yeah.
so I'm counting it as
Okay.
giving
So
him.
1d4.
And I was wrong. It's when the spell was cast, if anything's in the area. So yeah, it still is.
When, do I add anything to that or no?
The dagger?
Yeah.
No,
damage
it's just
itself?
it's 1d4.
Okay, so then 3 damage to his face. And I would like to have, well, not to his face. I would like to have tried to get him in the shoulder of his spell casting arm.
Okay. That would technically put, if you're aiming for something specific, that would technically put you at disadvantage.
Oh, then I will just aim at him. Never mind.
Yeah, you already threw it, so.
Yeah.
You hit him with the dagger, and it hits him. He's not looking super happy, but he's still standing. Shakul?
Okay, so because I used the key last turn
Mm-hmm.
for the dash as a bonus action, I can do that now, right? And then still
Yes. Yes.
attack? So I am going to dash to this. No, how do I tell how far things are? I've been trying to figure it out, and I've just been drawing.
So on the left scroll
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
the mouse, the box, the paintbrush, the magnifying glass, and the arrow or the ruler.
Oh, that's a ruler. Okay.
It's 30 feet to
No.
the scarecrow, 55 feet to the wizard.
Okay.
You are only 12 feet away from this guy, who's currently engaged with
Raucous.
Me.
that guy, Raucous.
So, the step of the wind, my jump distance is doubled, so I think I can get to the sorcerer over here, way over here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go. All right, so I need to move myself over there. I'll go like this. I guess.
Oh.
Is that fine?
Yep, that's fine.
All right, and now I am going to use a key point for flurry of blows.
You got to hit with an attack before you do flurry of blows.
Sorry about that. Then I will do an attack. Where's my character?
In your journal.
Here we go.
I'm a smartass.
I also window my character sheet and put it on my other monitor, so you can just always have it there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I
We
do
all
have
have
a
two
question that I don't understand from reading this.
What's up?
Oh, actually,
One
Chris
of the
does.
notes is
Doesn't.
that the flurry of blows, I know that the extra key hits are unarmed, right? But
Yep.
does the original attack have to be unarmed?
No, you can hit him. What weapon do you have?
A short sword.
All right, you can hit him with a sword and then punch him.
Okay, then I'll do that. I'll roll. And now I do the key thing, 2 unarmed rolls. Right. No?
16 does hit, so roll damage on the short first. You can just click short sword in the chat underneath that bottom bar.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Okay. And now... an
Now you can
unarmed
flurry of blows.
roll. And I click unarmed.
Make sure you're marking that you've used 2 key now.
Yep. And...
Unarmed, and then one more. 12 does not hit, so you hit with the first one. So you all watch as Shakul... what did you call it? Do you have Misty Step or Windy Step?
Step of the wind.
Step of the Wind. So you all watch as Shakul superhumanly bounds across this cavern, and as he's landing with his jump, he comes across with his short sword and slashes the kobold wizard, kicks him away from him, and then kind of strikes a little ninja pose.
Nice.
Now,
Um,
sorry,
this
go ahead.
wizard is looking pretty beat up.
Now, as part of the way of the open hand, when I hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by my flurry of blows, I can impose an effect. And
Okay.
the effect that I'm going to do is it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh.
Okay.
Shakul, I feel like everything you do makes me like you a little bit more. Like, you have all these cool, interesting
16.
things.
So he
It's
does not
against-
fall down.
Okay.
Right?
It does not fall down.
It's against your It's against your
Oh, it
dexterity,
is mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally.
I believe.
Okay. Let's see. Dexterity. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Does it give a?
Well, no. It'll say on the spell must make a DC save what?
Oh.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
I was just looking.
If you
at the,
click on it, it should open up a thing.
Well, it's not like a.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's just
I
a.
don't think it's like a spell or anything. I think it's just like a. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't been able to see the.
It says
the
must see on a
open hand.
dexterity
Oh, yeah,
saving
actually, no,
throw. It doesn't. give
So,
a.
no, I think
it doesn't
just
give a
saves. I don't
DC.
have to do anything. I think it just saves because it's a 12 or under, it would fall down. Anything over, it would stand up, right?
Okay.
It says this. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I just
Oh, you
kind of
read it.
read through it, but
Okay.
I believe it's based off of.
Base of 10 plus your dexterity.
Yeah.
This is what I was reading.
What was
Yeah,
your?
DC 12. Yeah, DC 12. So we had to beat 12.
Okay, that's how the mechanic works. Okay,
Yes.
I thought it was just whatever they rolled.
Oh, it says it right there. Why are
Yeah.
you lying to me and saying you can't find it?
No, I just found it after I did that.
You hurt my
I
feelings with
didn't
lies.
scroll. I didn't scroll far enough down.
Okay.
All right, my turn is over.
He did not fall. I'm sad about that.
Oh well.
All right.
Yeah, I was correct. I was thinking. Okay. All right. So top of the round before Beach makes a move out of this cavern down here.
Out of what cavern? Down where?
No, don't worry about it.
Ah,
These two
fuck
guys
that guy.
pop
Fuck that
out.
guy too.
Beach, it's your turn.
Ah! Damn. Alright, well, I'm going to run up. Just so excited that I finally contributed to battle. I'm raising my shillelagh high above my head and just screaming like a maniac. Ah! And I run at this one and
Okay.
give him a good bash with my shillelagh.
Okay. 14. Wait, no, you still have the advantage, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Either way, it hits. Hits either way. Go ahead and damage.
Plus this. For my
Why?
of lightning damage from absorb elements.
Oh, yeah. All right.
That's awesome.
He's dead.
Oh shit.
All right. So you guys all watch Beach run up in his shillelagh. Just normally kind of
It's my cane, my walking stick.
a mystical. Is there any sort of magic color that it has normally?
No, it's just a black like a old Irish blackthorn shillelagh. I think I have a picture. A
Okay,
picture of
so
shillelagh.
this-
But yeah, nope, it's just a black stick.
Normally, black thorn shillelagh is now sparking with lightning as he rushes forward, and he kind of runs, and it's like when Thor strikes with his hammer, and you hear
If anyone wants to
As
look at
the
the
lightning
stream, that's what it looks like.
throws. The lightning throws this kobold into the wall and just knocks him back this way, and he doesn't get back up. All right, Barakas, you're up.
Yeah. So I am going to.
Your
Yeah.
overlay kind of jacked up there, Tim.
I'm
Hmm?
going to move over to.
Yeah, I was showing something.
Here.
Okay.
Cast Chromatic Orb. The left of the new guys. Okay.
Oh, right here.
Chromatic Orb. Roll.
I believe chromatic. Yep, chromatic orb is a spell attack. So what's your spell modifier as a sorcerer should be?
+3.
And I have to roll 3d8s.
1d20 plus 3. 1d20 plus 3 first to see if it hits, and tell me what type of damage you're trying to use.
Fire.
Okay, fire damage.
And it gets +5 to hit, not +3.
Wait, it's 1d20?
+5.
Yep.
One d20 plus.
I'm looking at his character sheet
spell
right now.
modifier.
His spell attack is +5. If I look at chromatic orb on his
Charisma-
sheet,
Charisma plus proficiency, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a 16. 16 hits. And you're doing 3d8
Yep.
for a chromatic orb.
Holy shit!
Are you casting? Wait, are you casting it at first level? Second.
First.
Okay.
That's a first level spell?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck me!
It's a sorcerer. Sorcerer.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Some good damage there.
Jesus.
And you choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder damage.
He did fire.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So that kobold just kind of bursts into flames, and once again, this new tiefling companion has incinerated an opponent. The second.
Wow.
Brolin is heartbroken right
Those
now.
rats didn't stand a chance.
Did you get to say anything?
Did you roll your stats, or did you just pick them?
You rolled them.
Damn. All right. I believe that's your movement. That's your action. You have a bonus action, but I don't think you have any bonus actions that are doable.
No, I do not. But I raise my hands in the air and I yell out, "Ha ha! Feel my wrath!"
Okay. This kobold is going to stay far away from the wolves and the fiery man, and just chuck a sling out at Aaron. What's the dire wolf's AC?
Werewolf's AC is 14, natural.
All right, 17 hits. What? Why is that, dude? That's not. Oh, it is. It's just incorrectly typed. It's bludgeoning. So you. No, it's not a crit. You took 3 damage.
Okay.
I don't know why it's putting in the 6 in there.
Because you rolled a crit if you had advantage, so.
Right, but it
it's
should.
assuming
I
that
didn't.
you might- yeah.
Whatever.
It doesn't know that you didn't have advantage.
All right. We're on to the sorcerer and the scarecrow. All right. So the sorcerer is just going to target all right. There is something happening, guys. I'm just typing.
Okay.
I was real
Yeah, just
real quiet.
let us
real
know if
quiet.
you're typing something.
Yeah,
It's real.
sorry.
Okay.
You don't have to. You don't have to sneak it. You just.
Okay.
All right.
Ouch.
Aaron, make a wisdom save. I don't know why I whispered to Shakul.
No, either. Alright, wisdom.
Yeah, as with using the wolves.
Oh, how do I do that?
What's the wolf's wisdom?
And I have an advantage.
Why?
Can I?
Wolf has advantage on wisdom checks that rely on hearing or
That
smell.
rely on hearing. You're not hearing or smelling anything.
That's a perception
Well, I don't
thing.
know. You just told me to do a wisdom check.
Okay, well. All right. So, Shakul, for some unknown reason, launches over.
It's unknown.
Hi.
Fuck
And
you!
Crit
Fuck
punches
you.
Roland in the face.
Come on! Crit punches me in the face
Yeah.
for 10 damage.
Why? How does this happen? What? Like, is this like a mind control thing?
Charm.
Oh, okay. I missed it.
Just happened.
You should have. And the dire wolf runs over to Baracus. I'm guessing your DC is higher. Your AC is higher than. So the direwolf runs over to Baracus and just kind of takes a snap at him, but misses.
Why?
Fuck that noise.
What happened?
Or until your companions
We don't know.
No one
Alright.
knows.
The scarecrow is shambling at you, Beach. Actually, no. The scarecrow's gonna stay right there and do this. So, Beach, make a wisdom save.
Oh, this is one of my skills.
Nice.
Thank God.
All right. Nothing happens to Beach. The scarecrow's eyes light up yellow, and he kind of drops his mouth and cocks his head, and the head flips. The head just kind of drops as if it's unhinged, so that the eyes go on the bottom and the mouth is on top. And it's just staring at Beach, and Beach just kind of looks at it and goes,
Are you
All
okay? I think it's broken.
Aaron, make another wisdom save.
4.
Because it's your turn. You're trying to break the charm right now.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, Aaron, you break free of the charm. You know that the kobold sorcerer just charmed you into attacking one of your allies. You have your full turn here.
Okay, so I'm going to use. Wait, if I only use half of my. Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb. Wolf has advantage on attack roll against creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So
I'm
nobody
going-
is.
Nobody's in 5 feet of the wizard for you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move towards the.
This ledge here is passable. Like, you can walk up it.
I'm gonna move here. I'm going to do my melee weapon attack. So it's 1d20, right? To see if it hits.
Yep.
So it's 17.
Plus some stuff.
Now
Yeah.
that's for the attack, right?
Plus 5. So yeah, 22.
Yeah, you hit.
That
17 hits. even without the +5. So you can make your bite damage.
And you do still have advantage because that thing was in the fairy fire.
She already hit. And she doesn't need to roll again.
Unless she gets a crit.
+3.
Oh yeah, you could roll another d20. That's a good point. You can because you have a chance to crit.
What was that again?
Just roll 1 d20.
Alright, nothing changed.
Alright, so 17. Alright, so roll the... You should be able to like hit the up arrow and it'll go back over your rolls.
It's 2d6 plus 3.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
7.
You did 10.
10. And then
So you...
What's the bonus? Because I'm huge.
It doesn't matter. Claim your kill.
I'm going to take the wizard's head into my mouth, clamp onto it, and rip it, and just spit it out.
So you guys all see this.
Towards this area.
As he's dying. Let me read this. What'd you say?
I'm gonna take the head and like after I spit it out, I'm gonna spit it out like. Oh wait, hold on. Where's the dry thing? I'm gonna spit it out towards that guy. Into him.
Okay. That's quite a distance to be hucking a dead body.
Well, not that far, but you know what I mean. So you can.
Spitting at 20 feet.
Yeah.
No.
So you guys all watch as a double the normal large size of a dire wolf goes over and just rips the head off this kobold sorcerer and just kind of flings its body around and blood kind of goes everywhere, and she throws the remains towards this other kobold who is looking like it just shit its pants. Brolin, it is your turn. You've been slapped by Shakul.
Would I know what a charm is? Like, would I have recognized somebody?
His eyes are kind of glazed over, and you would know that it wasn't his choice to do that. Yeah.
Can I bonus action to push him away? Just like not like knock him prone or just push him. Just a quick push and walk away from him.
Make a strength against strength.
All
so
right.
Shakul rolls strength, and then not a saving throw, just roll strength.
That's actually a regular action, not a bonus action.
That's a regular action?
Yep.
Then never mind, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm just gonna walk by him. I'm gonna just brush him off and walk towards this. Is the scarecrow still standing?
Yeah, scarecrow hasn't been touched yet.
Wait. I just want to see if I can do that as a bonus action instead. Then. Yes. I can cast a cantrip as a bonus action?
Is that one of your eldritch things?
I think that's just a regular thing. Oh, no, I can't. It's a one-action casting time. Okay. Okay. Alright, then fuck it. I'm just gonna look at the scarecrow and cast Ray of Frost at him.
Okay.
I will roll plus, so that's plus 5, so I'm gonna roll a d20 plus 5. 15, does a 15 hit the scarecrow?
Yes.
And plus
Nice max.
Thank you. That's it. It's just that. So he takes 8 damage, and his attack and his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Shakul, make a wisdom save.
Okay.
What? Oh, the fucking scarecrow. Wait, what?
What?
Oh, is he?
All right, Shakul, you easily break free of that charm.
All right.
And you do know that you were charmed, and as you look back to try to find the culprit, you see its dead body in the mouth of a wolf.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to look over at the scarecrow and roll.
If you're looking up, for those of you who looked up Charm Person and know that it should have been at disadvantage, he used a ability he has to put himself at advantage, which made it a normal.
My question on Charm Person, though, doesn't it drop once he loses concentration, which would have been when he died? I mean, it doesn't matter because they all passed their...
Charmed until the spell ends or until your companions do anything harmful to it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know.
It's not a concentration.
Oh, it's not a concentration? Okay. Okay, so it had to be broken.
He cast it at second level.
Okay. Okay. Just checking. It didn't matter because they already passed anyway. I was just kidding.
Mm-hmm. He cast it at second level, which is why he got 2 of them. And he put himself at advantage, or he put them at disadvantage, but they should have been at advantage because they were engaged in combat already.
Yeah.
But when he puts them at disadvantage, it cancels out to a natural. Shakul, what you doing?
Okay, I'm going to use my breath weapon at the scarecrow.
What's your breath damage type? Is it fire or lightning?
I think it's lightning.
Okay.
And so, I know it's a 2d6, but it's on the sheet, so I just.
It's a dexterity save. I have to make a dexterity save, and then you do.
Okay. So you do it first, or do I click this first?
Constitution DC 11.
I don't know what that means.
It means Ethan has to make a Constitution save of 11.
Was con?
Yep.
Okay.
It's cold damage.
It's not cold damage. It's lightning damage.
Oh, on his character sheet it says cold damage. Sorry.
Are you looking at Brolin?
Yep. Yep. It's lightning. It's Dex DC 12.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, guy. Trying to help.
Make me question my shiz.
Oh, come on, Timmy. Just.
Wow, I made him do the wrong thing.
All right, but you still roll damage because he's gonna do. It'll do half damage. 2.
Okay. All right.
All
That's all I
right.
can do.
Yep. Vulnerability fires. Bludgeoning, piercing, assessment. Okay. We are on to beach.
Alright. I'm staying where I am. I'm gonna take a big wind up and then throw a magic stone at the scarecrow.
D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
No, because the magic stone uses my spell attack for the attack.
Roger that. 17 hits.
And does 6 bludgeoning damage.
Right. Sit. Is it?
Okay, well.
Okay. I think.
Well, are you reading that thing right there?
No, I was, but I was trying to figure.
That's not the whole thing. That's just what.
I know. Baracus, it's your turn.
Well, hold on. I'm not. I just wanted to see if that was gonna kill it or whatever.
Oh, no.
And then if it doesn't, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. I'm like just running away. I'm gonna run back here and kind of hide and peek out of the cave.
Okay. There's nothing in the hallway.
No, I'm not looking out. I'm just watching the. I ran around the corner. I'm just watching the fight from around the corner. Sorry, Baracus.
Alright, so I'm going to run over here. Just about 29 feet. and I'm going to level Thunder Wave, which it's a 15-foot cube that starts for me, and on a fail save, he takes 2d8, but it's 3d8, and if he doesn't save himself, he's gonna get tossed full damage. Oh, do I roll a d20 to see if I even hit?
No, it's a saving throw, so I have to. What's your DC?
It's 13.
13.
Yeah.
I have a 15, so I did save, but I believe I still take. On success, I'll say it takes half
damage.
I'm not pushed. I'm not pushed, but I still take half damage. So you still were gonna roll 2d6 or 3d6? You said, or 3d8?
Yeah, 3d8 because I'm casting it at second level.
Gotcha. So it's 3d8, and I'll take half the damage. So you guys see this new tiefling friend come over. Hate roll 20 sometimes. You see this new tiefling friend come over, run over to a kobold standing up there, the last of the kobold remaining, and he just kind of flexes in and then outwards and just shouts, and the kobold like kind of vaporizes in this wave of thunder. They're all dead. It's the Scarecrow's turn. All right. So, Scarecrow. All right. Scarecrow sees the closest target. Shambles over to Shakul in a rather surprisingly quick kind of and it makes 2 attacks. What's your AC, Shakul?
What is AC?
Armor class.
Armor, yeah.
Oh,
Top of your sheet.
top of my sheet.
Yours is currently 12, which I feel like is incorrect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking like light armor. I don't know. I'm tired. Yeah, 12.
That's because it gets a Constitution and Dex bonus, and he has no Dex.
I know, but
He's a
sorry.
I
much
thought-
better Dex.
this is. I feel like he's not wearing armor.
Yeah, he gets a bonus if he doesn't wear armor.
Right, I know.
Sorry.
But all right, so 10 misses. So the first claw comes and sweeps it and swings wide. The second claw comes down and catches you in the arm for 7 damage. Aaron, it's your turn. There's only the Scarecrow remaining.
Finish him!
I'm going to move.
Okay.
Then so D20
Yep.
hit.
D20 plus 5. 15. 15 hits.
Then it is 2d6 plus 3. 13.
All right.
13 damage.
Yep. It's still standing.
Plus 1d4 for your size.
Plus what?
How long does that last?
Up to 1 minute.
Oh,
It would have passed.
Almost asked again.
damn. So target is a creature. It must succeed on a DC
Yeah, it would've
13
passed.
strength save.
Seven. All right. So he is knocked prone. Is that correct? Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
Roland, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look over. I'm going to attempt to just acid spit on this motherfucker. Quick. And acid splash. I hurl a bubble of acid. I can do it on 1 or 2 creatures with it. There, just one. So I'm gonna roll a d20 plus 5. 22.
That hits.
And it does 6 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna walk over to the dead sorcerer and pull my dagger out.
Okay.
My bonus action.
Gotcha. Shakul.
Okay.
Damn, this.
I'm just going to attack the scarecrow with 2 unarmed because I'm able to attack twice if I'm doing unarmed.
Okay. 15 hits. Six misses, but claim your kill.
So I make something up? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell us what did you do to kill it? Your first hit, first punch, killed it. Tell us. Explain it in detail.
I punched the head of the scarecrow off and it fell apart into a million pieces.
Can really tell when Chris is tired versus when
I'm sorry.
you're good, man. All right, so I put these back onto the map. Like, move them out of the way for sanity's sake. All right. So that is the last of them. And we are going to stop here for the night.
Okay.
Because it's a good stopping point, and everyone's kind of tired.